Today's topic, social networking, is all about designing your life online. On Bebo, the community is the content. Our users are the programmers of their own experience. All we do is provide them with the tools that enable them to express themselves, discover and share great content, connect with their favorite artists, musicians, charities, and causes, and design their own unique life experience.
Today we have over 60 million active users, so it's been a 6x, 6 times increase over the last year and a quarter. And we have people using Facebook at all ages, all over the world. But one of the things that I'm really excited to announce here today is this past Friday we launched a closed beta of our new translation internationalization of Facebook.
We see an increased complexity for users, which makes it more and more difficult for people to integrate all kinds of services together and make use of it. And also, we're seeing an explosion of content, which makes it much more difficult than ever to find relevant content, determine what is relevant to you.
We're using our values, we're creating our profits to invest even more into the user interface, into the user, what you can actually do with your network. So the theme for 2008 for us is really about discovery on the one hand, finding more people and more insights out of your network, but also using them, utilize them for your relationships, for your business.
One of the things that we're really focusing on for 2008 is enabling you to use your network to get what we're calling greater market intelligence. You can already find experts and references, you can ask questions of your network, you can stay up to date with your network, and now we're actually beginning to integrate being able to share news within your network, within your company, and comment on what the most accurate news is for you in order to execute your business.
The story moving forward is not going to be about which social network builds the biggest social graph or has the most users. It's going to be about what interesting applications are built on top of the social graph, which leverage these new capabilities that didn't previously exist. So it's not about taking word processors and putting them on the social graph, or spreadsheets and putting them on the social graph, or slideshow flippers and putting them on the social graph. It's about applications which couldn't otherwise exist, which are enabled by this new layer of technology, which is, to say, social networking.
Our hope is that third-party application developers are going to build applications that are locally relevant. We hope that we're going to see applications, and we're already starting to see a few applications, that are not only looking at Germany as a culture, but looking at Bavaria as a culture, looking at Munich as a culture. And there may be applications which are to people who are in Munich and not really for the rest of Bavaria and Germany. There may be applications that will be built which are for people in Bavaria except for Munich.
Realistically, over the years, I've learned that you can't make one giant network relevant to everyone, especially when you're focused on content and media. So what we're doing is we're creating satellite sites in the countries. The sites are all localized and ready to go, but we're looking for the relevant content before we launch to make sure that the viral features take off and that people will share these experiences, and that we can get a large number of people sharing their media experiences when we launch.